What's going on, Capricorns and friends? Welcome and welcome back to my channel. This is Down to Earth Tarot. Please hit the like button, subscribe, and let me know where you're watching from. Let's get into this toxic secret that you're keeping, family. Some of you, it is a family secret, deep and dark. Some of you, it's a legal situation that you're keeping all bottled up. But we see you losing a lot of sleep here, Capricorns. Stressed out, not sure what to do, head spinning here with this Nine of Swords. And this just really speaks to how you can't get this thing off your mind. So was this something that somebody laid on you, told you? Or is this, and the way that this person is covering their eyes, right? Hands on the face. The way that this Justice card here, shout out to those of you with Libra in your chart or those of you dealing with a Libra. Notice her eyes are closed here at the top, but on the bottom, they're open. You can't quite tell. This Empress, eyes be closed. And this Four of Pentacles, eyes closed. Family. What is this situation that you saw? Some of you regarding, if it's not a woman here with the Empress, somebody who is a mother or a family member, a family issue, that you can't unsee. That you can't unsee. You can't unsee, number one. And some of you are wanting to take some type of action regarding it and going back and forth about whether or not you should say something with this 9 and 10 and Queen of Swords. Yes. There is something that I'm going to be very crystal clear about, Capricorns. It looks like there's something that you just need to walk away from. Like you just need to keep it moving. Keep it moving. If it does not directly affect you, if you were an outside person witnessing something, it may be in your best interest to be quiet. Take your emotions out of the situation. Because for some of you, I get this vibe of some of you are losing a lot of sleep over a situation that may or may not actually be your situation. It may be somebody else's problems, but because you strongly feel a way about this issue, you may be over inserting yourself or over analyzing, putting too much thought and effort into it. So there is a need with this 9 here to kind of take a step back before you make a move. And even with this 10 of Swords, as you're thinking about this issue as well, notice the many birds here, getting some ducks in a row with this 10 of Swords, but notice how our girl's back is completely turned. Notice how the wind is blowing her hair. Can you see it a little bit now? There's a situation that's a big deal to you, possibly. For some, not all. Remember, this is a general reading. That may blow over. That is a big deal to you. Maybe you would want to know. You would want somebody to explain to you. That maybe for somebody else is not worth addressing. This Queen of Swords gives the be quiet situation. Watch, analyze, and making head over heart decisions as we see this little cup right here locked away. It looks like it's in jail. Making head over heart decisions. Now, those of you that it is a legal matter and somebody's safety at risk, well, that's something different. But if this is just gossip and nonsense, okay, as I'm looking at this pregnant person here, if this is some Maury Povich, Jerry Springer stuff, you need to leave it alone. You need to leave it alone. If it is not directly affecting you and or your family and or your children, or there are not going to be any serious legal repercussions here with this Justice card, it is not worth you getting involved. And there's a big need to look at a situation, not just from your standpoint, but from the viewpoint of the other person with this Justice card. Looking at both sides. So there are some of you in this situation that are being given information, handed information, fed certain information here with the Devil. And those of you need to be careful of both sides. See, and really, and with the Devil, it's gossip, it's rumors, it's something negative. It may have been something that was told to you that was a complete lie to knock you up off of your square, to keep you off track. See, some of you are working on a project, as I've mentioned here on this channel. Again, like and check out the playlist, subscribe, join the family. But those of you that are especially working towards something, it could very well be the competition. It could very well be somebody who's not necessarily a fan of your work, what it is that you're doing, or even your success, coming in to knock you up off of your square. Really be mindful of your thoughts and why you're so concerned about this situation. Is it something that is in your control? Is it outside of your control? What is, what isn't? Is this even your situation? Should you even get involved? Should this person have even said anything to you about this situation? Especially those of you that this is a gossip, rumor situation. Leaving a situation behind, not saying anything. Some of you, if it does have to do with a family issue, you handling it and closing the door, shutting it down immediately here with the Queen of Swords, and not getting other people involved. Because what I do see here is this energy of somebody doing something by themselves. The Four of Pentacles is solo dolo, the Devil, the Nine of Swords, the Empress, the Ten of Swords as well, and even this Queen of Swords here sitting on this pedestal all by themselves. This is a situation that either this person can handle by themselves or you just need to stay out of. Now I'm kind of wanting to clarify. Oops. Hold on just a second while I pull out another deck. I'm going to use one of these. So let's get into what is the toxic nature of this situation. Let's just get into that. We have Taurus, Libra with the Empress, Libra with the Justice card, and the Devil. So lots of Libra, Capricorn, Taurus. And really it is all earth and air, isn't it? The Devil is earth, the Four of Pentacles, swords. Yes, it's all earth and air. There's something that is going to require proof. If you don't have proof, you need to let it go. If it even relates to you at all. And there's a previous reading about that. Again, check the playlist. We're organized over here. Some of you, this has to do with a reconciliation. But when I think, but when I think of the Devil also, I think of the Devil and you typically see two enslaved people in front of him. The enslaved man and a woman. So what is this situation that's got, your panties all in a bunch, you're all stressed out, drinking and smoking yourself to sleep at night, over a situation that was meant to triangulate you and get you all wrapped up, caught up in a situation here. Back to this Devil with this person on the strings, playing people as puppets. That Queen of Swords again. And notice how she's jumping back and forth, hand on her head, getting a migraine, swinging the sword around. This is to cause utter confusion and conflict. This is to get people going. This may be even somebody trying to use you to spread rumors and gossip. This is why you need to keep strong boundaries. This is why you're needing to shut a situation down immediately on site. Without gathering information from other people. This is like almost too simple. This was meant to stir up trouble. We see, so the Four of Swords as well. And see, it's almost as if this was a lie or something that somebody was telling you under the guise of trying to be helpful, being worried about somebody. Oh, I've been sitting on this information for a while here. Oh, you were just having dinner with somebody, lunch, in the break room. Yeah. Be careful that it's not a situation of somebody having you do their dirty work for them. And then they got you looking like the fool. Sometimes you got to shut situations down at the door. Because what somebody's got you worried about this other situation, they really revealed a lot about themselves. Skeletons coming out of the closet here with this judgment. Some of you need to make a major judgment call about this person that's coming at you with this. Those of you that it's not that, give us another situation really quickly before we expand on the rest of this. Now I'm curious, Capricorn. It's just, and isn't that how the devil works? Through confusion, through conflict, through manipulation here. Some of you, it may even have to do something with this devil representing obsession and or addictions. It could be somebody talking about somebody's drug problem. It could be somebody coming to you talking about how somebody is obsessed with them or somebody. And then we see bondage here. The devil and the Eight of Swords being stuck and trapped. Somebody, staying there between a rock and a hard place. But this is also a situation to keep you stuck mentally, emotionally. Somebody, see, we got to watch out for this person that is potentially playing on your emotions. The devil is a deceiver, a manipulator. This is a power and control. Some of you, it's a power and control thing. And by keeping you in your emotions or obsessing over something, obsessively thinking about somebody, this person, somebody being in trouble, being stuck, having some hard times. Some of you in an effort to keep someone in a relationship. And notice, okay, we had the Three of Cups in the beginning pull on the clarification, and now the Two of Cups. This is somebody using the fact that there's a romantic relationship between them and you, or you and this person, that there are deep feelings here. Could even be a close friendship, partnership. This is a play on somebody's emotions. You could even be dealing with somebody who hasn't moved on from somebody, who has been hurt and you don't know it. Be careful of this person trying to cause third-party conflicts. Queen of Swords, now the King of Swords. Watch out for this person throwing daggers at people. A smooth talker, highly intelligent with this King of Swords. Could even be a married person that is playing on somebody's emotions, talking about how stuck and trapped they are, how they're stuck in a certain situation, they can't get out of their relationship, they would do anything to you got to watch out for these people. Especially if somebody is coming and talking to you or giving you information about their spouse, as I see that King and Queen of Air, because that's always a married couple. The foolishness. The foolishness. For some of you, this is somebody trying to trick you, play on you being naive or not knowing all of the information, being an outside individual. Others of you, this is a test to see if you're the same old person, if you're willing to take this, if they can get back into your life or find a spot and or place in your life. You need to be very careful about the person that is giving you the information more than the information that is being given. If you did not see it, You need not talk about it. Again, the shutting a situation down at the door. Those of you, as I said in the beginning of the reading, that saw something, it is really the addressing and assessing whether or not a situation is really for you to stress about. The Nine of Swords again, laying everything all out on the floor here. Is it really about them, or is it about you and how it is you feel? Are you, throwing yourself down into a rabbit hole, being depressed, worrying about what somebody else has going on, or trying to make a situation right? There's a need to really sort out your thoughts before you make a move. What else with these Nine of Swords? And the water, the King, yes. And one thing that I love about the King of Cups, though in this deck, I think it's one of the only decks that I have where the King of Cups is not in actual water. Some of you, family, if it's not you yourself worrying yourself into oblivion, trying to be loyal and or hold somebody down, it may be somebody playing on your deep sense of loyalty. You have to consider that. Playing on your deep sense of loyalty and trying to get you involved in a situation, and for some of you, even a family situation or a situation dealing with a family that is not yours. Oh, financial, that has nothing to do with you. Those of you that witness something, there's a need for you to be very emotionally mature right now with this King of Cups. And plan your next move very wisely. Notice the 3, 4, and 5 of Pentacles here. Which I'm going to break this down in a couple of ways here. There's a way for you to still, I feel like there's a situation, again, where you are being put in the middle. And it's your job just to stay out of the middle, especially in a situation where you're being put in the middle by both sides. Why aren't they both in the room together? Why won't they deal with it on their own? There's a need to completely stay out of, with this 5 of Pentacles, out of a situation. Especially if it's family, and especially if you're the outside person, whether that family is a husband-wife situation, mother-daughter, whatever. You need to stay out of it. If you're the family friend, be quiet. If what you witnessed was somebody playing both sides of the fence and betraying someone, there's a need that if it does not directly affect you and you are not in the family of that family, you need to not say anything. Because I almost feel like there may be a financial fallout from a situation. Interesting. There's a strong need to keep the peace. Excuse my long pause there. Yeah. Do not get in the middle. Do not be the mediator in this situation here. We see this Justice, Libra energy being clarified by this Devil again. So above and below. And it also makes me feel, if it's not a situation with a couple of Capricorns, that you're in the middle of a situation, fam, where both parties or both sides are toxic and or wrong, manipulative, deceptive. That you may be stressed out, okay, having to put on your thinking cap, keep your emotions in check, heavy on the walk away from a situation because it's emotionally taking too big of a toll on you. And I feel like both sources, or if not in general, or just in this situation, cannot be trusted. It also speaks to those of you that you saw something, okay? That it is a lose-lose situation. Again, it is not in your best interest to intercede. There is a need to walk away. Walk away. Leave a situation alone. Close the door. And notice, and this having to do with something going on behind someone's back. Notice how this devil here, his back is turned. He's looking over his shoulder. Notice how this woman here in the Eight of Cups here is looking back, struggling to close this door. Whatever it is that you saw, maybe you didn't see it. You know what I mean? Maybe you need not to repeat that you saw it. Maybe you don't need to let the other side know. Right. Everything that you see, you don't need to talk about. Because, yeah, where there's smoke, there's fire here with this page. But you don't need to let people know. Whatever this need is to sound this alarm, there's really a need to just separate yourself here. To stay far and clear away from the situation. And notice how this person is kneeling, looking like they're about to pray. Pray on it and leave it alone. Leave it alone. Who's this woman, family, with the inconsistent stories, inconsistent actions, things not adding up? 1 minute it's this, the next minute it's that. And see, that's the thing. That's why you cannot get involved. The twos, the two of water, the two of air here. I need to pat someone on the back and let a situation go. No, be the more mature person. Like, as I said, there's a need to just turn your back, walk away, and dead a situation, conversation, right in its tracks. Especially regarding a family situation, a mother, a wife, a need to leave it alone. Again, those of you that saw something, you don't need to say anything. Just keep it moving. Keep it moving. Keep it moving. Be the mature person. Let a situation. And those of you, it feels very strong that it has something to do with somebody's marriage or family situation, something having to do with parents, people that have children. There's a need to, some of you are too far away to actually get involved. That there's a need to take action that doesn't need to be taken. Some of you are not really invested in this situation. It is either you trying to insert yourself because your emotions are getting the best of you, or somebody is trying to play on your emotions so that they can get the best of someone else. And heavy on getting the best of someone else from a distance. Some of you are being used by someone, or there's an attempt to use you to strike at someone else. Others of you, you're being tempted to get to pull other people into a situation that I feel like you don't necessarily know the whole story or what's really going on in this situation, in this relationship. So before you make a major move here, Notice how you saw something from a distance. This Queen of Wands from a distance. Some of these other cards where you see, again, this Eight of Cups from a distance. And from a distance, your perspective is different. There's, again, boom, I need to let something go before it takes control over you. Making a judgment call about it, changing your perspective on it. And maybe this was something for you to see to change your perspective. Maybe it is required that, you know, you separate from this person, these people, whatever the situation was. But you wanting to address this situation, get somebody to apologize, make right something, that's not for you to do. Those of you that were told something, it's not for you to tell. It is something for you to move on from, learn a lesson, and move quickly on away from it. Those of you that this is a workplace situation, yeah, it may be time that you just need to sit in your little cubicle, in your little area, and maybe you're not friends with this person and or these people anymore. But Capricorn, cross watchers, you need not address this liar, cheater, thief behavior, shady. Stay far away. Do not confront this issue. Yeah, stay far away from this. It is lose-lose. If anything, it's a distraction. Capricorns, let me know what resonated for you. Hit the like button, subscribe. Let me know where you're watching from, and I will be tapping in with you very soon. Keep it real.